Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting, and I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And for those of you that have not yet done so, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And if you find the information that we provide beneficial, please hit that like button as well. Now, our topic for you today is gym management leadership strategies that will influence and encourage excellent performance. Gym management leadership strategies that will influence and encourage excellent performance. I want to give you 5 things to think about here on things that you can really look at to really change the culture of your operation. And so number 1, define and communicate your vision. What's your vision of your company? How does this look? First of all, we need to define it. And usually when we're trying to define this, it's hey, how are we going to solve problems for people, and how are we different? What are we bringing to the marketplace that nobody else is bringing? What are we doing that's different? And then now, how do we communicate this? Communicate this. In this case, we're kind of talking about to our staff. How do we communicate this? How do we deliver this? Hey, we're going to offer, in addition to that, we're going to offer the best training in town. We're going to have, based on performance, we're going to have the best compensation program in town. So define it and then communicate what is the vision you have of your company. It's really not simply, hey, we've got more equipment than anybody else, okay? Because it's really not about the equipment. It's about the results you get. It's about the culture that you're going to create. Number 2 is we want to encourage recognition. Our employees, our staff, they want to feel appreciated. Your staff, they're going to do a much, much, much better job if they feel appreciated for their efforts. And so we want to encourage recognition. I'm reminded all the time, for some reason I hear this more than I wish I did, but too many people, they're too quick to want to write people up when they catch folks doing something wrong. And one of the things that I would suggest for anyone who's watching this right now, let's get in the habit of catching people doing something right. And if you want to write them up for that, okay? A moment of truth. Hey, we caught them doing something right. Let's give them some recognition, because what we want to reward the kind of behavior that we want to see them do on a regular basis. So, encourage it. Make sure it's real. Okay, it's not, hey, I'm going to make something up to give them some recognition. Make sure it's real. But do this. People want to feel appreciated, and they will work so much harder for you and give what I would call that good faith effort more often than not, when they feel appreciated for what they do. Number 3, speak from the heart. Okay, don't make it. It's not about self-serving interest here. Okay, because let's kind of talk about this, say from a making money standpoint, a sales standpoint, from an ownership standpoint, and profitability. Making money, making sales, however we're doing this. These are always going to be trailing indicators. None of those are going to be leading indicators. The amount of money that you make, the sales that you make, the profitability that you make, it's an indicator of how well you're doing other things. And one of the things here is, speak from the heart. Okay? And when I say speak from the heart, have empathy, for folks that struggle. Okay? Let's focus on helping people get results. Let's be focused on helping people solve problems. Let's provide solutions for them. Let's have, for our team and our staff, let's have a focus on personal development and how can we train them and make them better. But speak from the heart on this. Don't just say what you think people want to hear. Okay? Let them know, hey, here's what we're doing. Here's why we're going to do it. Okay? Number 4, and again, we're trying strategies that will influence and encourage excellent performance. And so number 4 is delegate and empower. If somebody else can do it, delegate it. And that could be most things, okay? But if somebody else can do it, delegate it. Empower them. One of my favorite things is if I'm going to lunch and I want to give a person a little chance here, if I'm going to be gone for 30 minutes or maybe 60 minutes, hey, you're in charge, and here's what I expect while I'm gone. Okay, and it can be small things. We gradually give them more. They could be in charge of a day. They could be in charge of a weekend. Let's see how they do. But get in the habit of delegating. Okay, don't try to micromanage these folks. I mean, basically, you tell folks you don't trust them. Okay, delegate, empower them, give them this opportunity. Career development is what we're looking for here. We're looking to, in a manner of speaking, you're kind of looking to replace yourself, because replace yourself, not that you're going away, you're going up, right? And these folks here are folks that can replace you, because you can't really go up unless you develop this, beneath you. And then finally, commit to continuing education. Certainly for yourself, commit to this, but for your team, commit to continuing education. And as I mentioned before, there's many clubs that will use this channel, for their continuing education. Picking a video, picking a topic, and they'll go through the video, and then they'll do their own Q&A, their own training, based on the information that's provided. But have a commitment to continuing education. This is going to be one of the best things that can really help set you apart from others when it comes to your staff. Why should I go to work here over someplace else? Maybe it's that commitment, to personal development, to continuing education, and making your staff better and better. So we're looking at things here, 5 tips, 5 ways that we can influence and encourage excellent performance. Take a look at those. Which ones are we doing right now? And quite frankly, many clubs don't do those. We simply, we're so focused on what the problem is, we don't focus on really what's going to get us that excellent performance. And if you've got a team of people, take a look at this. If you don't have a team, maybe this can become your philosophy of how you do business with vendors, with other folks. So take a look at it, pick the ones that fit you the best, go to work on it and start growing your business immediately. Folks, my name's Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. Appreciate you being here at the channel today. Look forward to seeing you in that next video.